So, the beach situation was extremely fucked up, in long story short. Let me explain the situation real quick. So, our trauma trio, back when they were like young kids, like Avi was 9 and Yoshi was still a baby, they were at the beach. They went to Jersey to go to the beach with their cousins, right? So, Avi here, after being bullied by his cousins, decides he's gonna play with his sister Shira, and they're gonna play lifeguard, where one of them pretends to drown in the water and the other is the lifeguard and saves them, right? So Avi goes through his turn and he pretends to drown and everything, and Shira saves him, and now it's her turn. Now she's pretending to drown. In the midst of her pretending to drown, the cousins end up talking smack to Avi and say, basically peer pressure him into coming to play with them again, and he leaves her in the water. After realizing that he's not coming to save her out the water, she stands up being sad and depressed. She doesn't notice the giant tidal wave come and smack over the back of her head. So after momentarily drowning and then being saved by a random person, she gets scolded by her mom for being too far out into the water, while Avi gets to finish playing being a kid, right? Now, while being extremely traumatic, it taught us a lot about these two characters, Shira and Avi specifically. And I want to tell y'all one thing from both of them that I observed personally. So it showed me, one, Avi, he falls into peer pressure. And this is kind of leading into my little theory that I think he cheated on Jen and not the other way around, like they're kind of hinting at. I think he's a cheater. Still gonna believe him. But even after his cousins literally smacked him in the face with a soccer ball, he still ran over to them instead of playing with his sister just because they talked smack for a few minutes. He fell into that peer pressure too easily, and I feel like we haven't seen a lot of that yet, but we've been seeing parts of it in some of the flashbacks. I think older Avi might be a little past it, but younger Avi for sure fell into all the peer pressure. And the second thing I noticed is for Shira, this is the moment that she stopped trusting Avi. And like, it's so scuffed to think about, but even as a young child like that, for her to give up trusting her older brother, it's fucked up all the way, but you can see the signs of it through the rest of the show. And to make it worse, when she finally did reveal that trauma to him, he played it off as, well, I was a 9-year-old. He didn't even take accountability and say, I'm sorry for it. Comment, let me know how y'all felt about the beach episode.